The man turned his hospital room into a personal gym. By the time he was discharged, he had built a powerfully muscular physique, 8-pack abs and a handsome face that left the nurses completely smitten. On the day of Jack's release, one nurse quickly asked for his WeChat, but Jack, ever the straightforward type, assumed it was just for follow-up medical notifications, so he reluctantly agreed. Back home, even his younger sister was stunned by his transformation. How did a hospital stay give him abs? His new haircut made him look sharper, and he'd even grown taller. But surprise aside, she still had to head to school. After seeing her off, Jack opened his system interface, the real reason behind his changes. He allocated his recent attribute points, but then reality hit. His landlord called about the overdue rent. Broken desperate, Jack promised to pay the next day. Now he needed to figure out how to make money fast. The quickest way would be to enter a high-level dungeon, but as a level 1 hunter, he wasn't qualified. He considered having his rank re-evaluated at the guild, but that would draw too much attention. A hunter's level is usually fixed after awakening, very few can reawaken, let alone grow stronger over time like him, so he dropped that idea. Then he noticed a recruitment notice, a C-rank dungeon with no level restrictions. Jack signed up immediately. At the meeting point, the team captain greeted him warmly. He didn't mind Jack being level 1, they just needed 8 people to enter, and they only had 6. Jack's role was to carry their gear. He wouldn't get a share of the loot, but the captain promised him 2 million in cash afterward. Jack agreed and signed the contract. Something felt off, though. Why was there no healer in the party? Before he could dwell on it, the other fill-in member arrived, a D-rank hunter decked in expensive gear, clearly a rich kid out for adventure.
C 級ダンジョンは初めてですか？大丈夫。僕が守って差し上げます。
With the team now full, they entered the dungeon. They walked for a while without encountering any monsters. Just as they grew suspicious, Chen Xiaoyu heard something approaching. The sound grew louder, and he identified it as insect-type monsters. The captain ordered everyone into combat positions, but with tunnels everywhere, it was impossible to tell where the creatures would emerge.
ついてくれ！人が来てんだよ！穴多すぎだろ！上だ！それが奴らの気を引く！三島さん、僕のそばから離れないでください。
While the team fought, Jack and Luchenhao stayed safely in the back. The squad cooperated smoothly, each class playing its role perfectly, quickly suppressing the ant-like monsters. The mage charged up a high-level spell in the rear. Jack felt something wasn't right. These people seemed friendlier than they really were. Just then, an ant lunged at Jack. With a light kick, he shattered it to pieces. Luckily, no one noticed amid the chaos. After the battle, while collecting magic crystals, the team noticed something odd. The ants bore wounds that looked like they came from another type of monster. Something bigger was lurking nearby. Noticing the captain's expression darken, Jack quietly warned Luchenhao to stay alert. They pressed deeper, finding more ants along the way, all half dead, not a single intact monster. Soon, they reached a passage filled with cobwebs, clearly the boss room. Inside, the team was stunned. The chamber was filled with magic ore. Though less valuable than monster crystals, the sheer quantity was worth billions. They'd never have to work again. The captain explained that after defeating the boss, the dungeon portal would close. He proposed moving the ore out before the boss woke. He asked Jack and Luchenhao to stand guard while the rest fetched tools. Luchenhao hesitated, but since Jack didn't object, he agreed. But Jack already saw through the plan. Sure enough, once outside, the captain dropped the friendly act and ordered the mage to seal the entrance. Hearing the cave-in, Luchenhao finally understood they'd been betrayed. He regretted staying behind, but Jack told him he never had a choice. The team